Right, so we're going to quickly revise what's in the prelim course. So it's all in your notes there for you. Okay, so we need to remember a couple of things. N factorial. Okay. Right, so that's n factorial. Okay, so you're multiplying every number integer, from n down to technically 1, but you only really need to get down to 2. Okay. Now in your notes, I've actually got the dots, just to remind ourselves that that's another notation for multiplying. Not a decimal dot, just a dot about halfway up. Okay, that means multiplication. Have you done any vectors work in physics?
Is that where it has an orientation?
It has a direction.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, have you done addition of vectors?
Yes, we have. We just have 30 kilometers that way, 20 kilometers that way. We should run these.
Oh, yeah, we
That's the addition of vectors. If I'm going to that way.
I think we're doing more vectors in your maths than you will do for physics, to sound things these days. Anyways, we'll get there when we get there. Alright, 0 factorial is? 1. Okay, and I'll prove that in your lesson last term, last prelim course. Alright, N, C, R. Okay, so we're reviewing your combination stuff. Okay, remember the other notation for that is that. Okay, so this equals n factorial over n take away r factorial times r factorial. Okay, and we have that button on your calculator that you can use, push the number, push C, then your value for r after that, and we'll do that calculation for you. NC0 is, okay, so NC to power 0, it's NC0. Okay, so remember this is your n factorial over n take away 0 factorial times 0 factorial. So it'll be n factorial over n factorial, because 0 factorial is 1, and that's of course 1. That's why that works. In there, N, C, N. So how many committees can be formed from a selection of 5 people, and the committee needs 5 people in it? Okay, only 1. Okay, so remember, combinations are where order is not important, so forming a committee, forming a group. Okay, permutation do have a set order, the way people line up in a line. Okay, and here we go. So we've got n factorial over n take away n factorial times n factorial. So n take away n is 0, 0 factorial is 1, n factorial over n factorial is 1. Okay, that's why that works. Alright, NC K is equal to NC of K take away 1. Okay, so it's saying that n factorial over n take away K factorial is equal to n factorial over n take away K take away 1. Factorial, K take away 1, factorial. Okay. Right, cross multiply. Hit group first. multiply both sides. Okay, shouldn't matter. Alright, so n factorial n minus k take away 1 factorial over n take away k factorial is equal to n factorial k factorial over k take away 1 factorial. Probably should have really done n factorial n take away k take away 1 Okay, so what I'm doing is expanding the factorial notation using our definition. So we start with n take away k take away 1, and then we multiply by 1 less. So take away 1 again, so we get negative 2. Take away 1 again, right down to get to 1. Okay, same with this. Okay, so n take away k is the first term. Take 1 off as you're multiplying down to 1. Okay, and this is supposedly equal to n factorial k times k take away 1, k take away 2, down to 1.
MC to the power of 4 doesn't equal MC to the power of 3. Not to the power. Because, what's K? Is K just an integer? Because then how can that work?
I don't get how.
If it was k was 4, then 3 to the power of 3 would... Well, that would depend on your n as well. So if you do like 10c4 and 10c3, they should be the same number, shouldn't they?
How?
Try it. Maybe not 10, let's go 6c4 and 6c3.
Nope.
Works?
No. 4 is 15 and 3 is 20.
What'd you do? You did 6.
6c4
Yeah.
equals 15
Uh-huh.
and 6c3 equals 20. Bugger.
So you got your new textbook yet? No. Might have read it wrong in the notes. Right, I'll get back to you on that one. What happened when you don't look at the proofs the night before? Trust your gut that you'll know what you're doing. Alright, so I'll just leave that last one as well, okay? We'll go back and prove those when I can actually sit down and make sure that they're correct.